Welcome back to the TK Show, where we talk all things cigars and business. I'm your host, TK, author of Cigar Wealth and Credit Wealth. Yes, I published both of these books, and they're both readily available on Amazon right now. So, as we go on today's topic, which is a great topic, and I think the lounge for bringing this up in my inbox. Thank you for going to my website and asking the question. What is the difference between a lounge and a cigar shop? There's a lot of chatter in the community about the variations or the differences. So we're going to go ahead and get to it. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's start off with the cigar shop. A cigar shop is traditionally old school. A shop. It's a cigar shop. It's where it's referred to almost in some cases as a shotgun situation, where you are in and you are out. You purchase and you leave. It's not necessarily there for you to consume on premise, or what they refer to as a COP, consumption on premise. It's a shotgun situation. You go in, you go out, and that's about it. Whereas a cigar lounge, that word lounge is exactly that. Now, mind you, there's some enhancements to that. So before I get into the lounge aspect, let me just touch base a little bit more on the cigar shop. Cigar shops are a little bit more tamed, if you would. Case in point, one cigar shop that I just love, it's a cigar shop / lounge amenities. You do have some cigar shops that are lounge amenities, if you would. And what I mean by that is my favorite cigar cigar experience in the entire United States has to be Cuenca's in downtown Hollywood. No questions asked. That's just my personal preference. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been there, get there. It is truly a traditional smoke your cigar, enjoy life, and that's it. There's nothing more, nothing less. Grab your cigar, grab your beverage, and enjoy life. That's what it's all about. When I go to Cuenca's, a cigar shop as such, I think of nothing else. I don't think about problems. I don't think about stress. I declutter. I get to clear my mind with that situation. And when you do go there, where a cigar shop, there's a lot of hospitality. There's a lot of customer service implemented. Are you okay? Do you need this? Do you need that? Are you going to be outside? Don't worry about it. We'll come to you. I love that. Who doesn't love that? Going to a cigar shop, having for me, a Guinness. I'm a Guinness man. A nice Guinness stout with a beautiful premium brand cigar, and just enjoying life. That's old school, and that's the way I like to clear my mind. Whereas when you jump into the lounge aspect, now it's different, but how different is the question? So the difference between the lounge, like you're going in and you're going in to socialize. A lounge is a lounge. You're going to lounge, but more so, you will socialize. You're going to see some of the same faces every single day, if not every single week, which is great. It's like Cheers. Hey, where everybody knows your name when you walk in. And it's a great atmosphere. But understand that some lounges today have enhancements to, I guess, cater to the customer. Some of those enhancements vary. It varies from amenities, activities, seating style, seating location, televisions, music, food, beverages. So some lounges actually have food. Some lounges actually have food and liquor. Some lounges only have liquor. So there's a wide variety of those type of lounges where you go in and you lounge. Like there's lounge chairs, you socialize. Hey, how are you? You can have meetings there if it's not too loud. but it's more of a social aspect. Whereas traditional old school cigar shops, and you can probably attest to this, when you go to a traditional old school cigar shop, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the, hey, how are you? It's good to see you again. All right. And you stay over there and I'll stay over here. It's like that was enough. That wave was enough. That hello was enough. That greeting was enough. Whereas in the lounge, oh no, you can't do that in a lounge. In a lounge, you have to, at least I do. I walk all around, shake everyone's hand, greet everyone, wave to everyone. It's a social environment. It's like Cheers. Once again, you go into Cheers, everyone knows your name. Whereas that cigar shop, it's more, the shops that I go to are quaint. The shops that I go to are quiet. The shops that I go to are off the grid. There's not heavy marketing. There's not heavy advertisement. It's just consistency over the years. Cuenca's, Anna Miguel, love you. Juan, my guy, love you. The whole family, love all of you. You have taught me so much in the cigar industry, and I can't thank you enough for all the years of wisdom of what to do and what not to do. So thank you, and I'll see you soon. So the traditional cigar shop, and I've been to every situation you can imagine, even cigar lounges that are nightclubs, but are nightclubs that sell cigars. That's a whole nother ball game in itself. But understand that each one of them, I don't care if they're cigar lounges, shops, right next to each other, like the historic Ybor City or the historic Calle Ocho here in Miami. So Ybor City in Tampa, if you haven't been, you have to get there for sure. They have lounges back to back to back to back to back to back, shops back to back to back to back to back to back, and lounge club situations back to back to back, all mixed in, right? Every single one of them is a different climate. Every single one of them is a different atmosphere. Every single one of them is a different experience. It all depends on what you want. If you say to yourself, I want to network tonight. I want to go meet new people. I want to go introduce myself as a published author in the cigar space or in the credit space. I want to mix and mingle and go to the bar and grab a drink. Okay, then some of those lounges may be for you. You may say, well, I don't want to be bothered per se. I just want to really disconnect and just kind of mind my own business. It's just been that type of day or that type of week or that type of month or that type of year. Then a cigar shop may be right up your alley. Cigar shops tend to focus more so on the tobacco, the product, the primary product, whereas lounges have added not only the product, which is the tobacco, but other amenities with it as well. I mean, who doesn't love a good drink with a premium brand cigar? We all do. It's just, where do you want to experience it? It's all up to you. Hell, in some cases, I tell myself I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay home and look at the clouds tonight and just enjoy life. So I don't go to lounges or shops maybe that night, and I just enjoy. But that's what I wanted. You have to ask yourself what you want. Maybe on Friday you want this experience. Maybe on Saturday you want a different experience. Maybe on Wednesday you want a different experience. It's all about your preference. But lounges and shops, is there a difference? Yes, there is a difference. If you're talking about old school, get down to the point of tobacco, history, knowledge, shops for sure. Shops for sure. Shops are quaint. It's more intimate. Whereas lounges, it's more of a social aspect. I mean, I love going to a shop. I can go with my flip-flops on. And not have a problem. Flip-flops, polo shirt, and walk the neighborhood and be just fine with it. Whereas a lounge, you are mindful of your wardrobe. You're saying to yourself, okay, I may have to dress a certain way, or There's a certain expectation of that experience. So I hope this gives you some clarity on what is out there and what your preference may be. Follow your preference, follow your gut. What makes you happy today may be different tomorrow, and then may be different another day. Like I said, who doesn't want a premium beverage with a premium cigar? And then some days you're like, hey man, I actually want to go socialize and possibly even like listen to a DJ or listen to some live music. And I've been in all those situations. Even at Cuenca's in downtown Hollywood, they have live music. So they'll have a musician out there with a guitar or a horn playing, and it's just really relaxing. And I'm cool with that. Then there's some nights I'm like, hey man, truth be told, I really want to just have a head bopping night, turn up a little bit. So then I'll go over to another lounge that I know that has a DJ, or they have a live band as well. It's just a different type of live band. It may be a full scale live band in that situation. So once again, it's all about preference, all about what you want. It's all about your expectations, what you want as a result of you going to that venue, making that decision to say, I'm going to spend my money here tonight, or I'm going to spend my money here tomorrow. It's totally up to you. But yes, there is a difference between the traditional cigar shops and the cigar lounges. Nowadays, there's cigar shops and lounges more so on every corner possible in certain cities that were not there 20 years ago. So there's this huge boom of tobacco venues. There's this huge boom of tobacco retailers within the last 20 years, which I love, gives me a lot of options. I just look for a remnant of what I experience when I go to Cuenca's. Peace of mind. Can I have a premium beverage with a premium cigar and have peace of mind? That's my personal preference. Majority of the time. That's just me. You may be different. Lounge owner that asks a question, you may be different. You may want to focus on the social aspect of it. It's totally up to you. There's not necessarily one that is right. There's not one that is wrong. It's all about preference and customer satisfaction. Got a question about cigars, business, Cigar Wealth, Credit Wealth, now available on Amazon or on my website, cigarwealth.com. I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy the industry. I love the industry, and I love what the industry has done for us. So if you do have a question about the industry, whether it's on the cigar side or on the business side, feel free to visit my website, cigarwealth.com, and ask TK a question. I will answer to the best of my ability on the TK Show. Till next time, I wish you massive success.